back to EclecticNista, and I'm just wanting to let y'all know that this story time that I'm about to tell y'all today, y'all gonna be like, I ain't know black people go out in the woods. Yeah, we was that family. Now, y'all already know, and some of y'all have told me that I'm a great storyteller. Because for one, you must be able to visualize and be with me in the moment when I'm telling it. So of course, y'all know I gotta set the scene. So here we go. One year when we lived in Atlanta, some very, very close friends of ours that we consider family, we loved doing different family experiences. Now, prior to us taking our families on this adventure, y'all, we had already scoped out this mountain. And for those of you who wondering which mountain, we talking about the Blue Ridge Mountains in Georgia. We had went during the winter time as a couples retreat, and y'all, when I tell you the ambiance was beautiful, so beautiful to the point that we had all decided that this would be a great family retreat to bring our families on. So we went through the whole just the booking and reserving a huge cabin to house 8, 9 of us, I believe, and 2 families. So y'all, let me just tell you, we get there, this cabin was beautiful, okay, beautiful. Kids was loving it. Me and my girl D, you know, we just like, we see photo ops like everywhere because of the scenery. So this was like something different, you know, not taking the kids to Six Flags, you know, not doing like race car shit and stuff like that. Let's like get them out in the nature and let them become one with nature. Well, y'all, I can't even say that this was my bright idea because it wasn't. Your girl, Steph, in case y'all haven't noticed, I'm not like an outdoorsy type of girl, you know? I don't like to get dirty. I'm not about being sweaty. I'm just not into the outdoors. For one, it's hot as hell. For 2, bugs. 3, you don't know what the hell be out there with you, okay? Let's just keep it real. The person's bright idea actually was my homegirl D. She was like, y'all don't want to go check out the waterfall? Because the majority ruled when we took a vote, you know, you just gotta roll with the punches. You don't want to be that chick that, you know, is raining on everybody's parade because they want to go see the waterfall, okay? So, y'all, I got up that morning, I put my big girl panties on, and I had to psych myself up to say, Steph, you can hike in the woods and go see this waterfall. Okay. That was half the battle. Well, this was the other half. Y'all, we took this journey up Blue Ridge Mountains, and we went on this trail that we had heard about. Okay. First of all, black people ain't supposed to be in no damn woods. First off. Second, when we started hiking, like, for real, like, when do we like start hiking in the woods? Okay, I went with it, y'all. We get there, you know, I'm stretching and shit, you know, cause if we hiking, you gotta look at it as this is like some cardio, right? So while we stretching, some hikers come off the trail and they were like,
oh, y'all going up the trail?
Yeah.
Well, y'all be careful because we just saw a big black snake by the creek.
This is my reaction. Big black snake? Big black snake. Yeah, this was all that I really heard was big and snake. And clearly he was in our path where we was trying to go. So he was like, you know, well, by the time y'all get there, you know, he may be gone, you know, we just saw him crossing the creek. So James, he was like reassuring me, Steph, it's gonna be all right. We ain't gonna see no snakes. It's gonna be all good. Clearly, if I'm telling y'all this story, his intuition was not correct. Let's just say it's safe to say this. I'm gonna give y'all a straight, for real time frame. Let's just say we got there at 2 o'clock. By 2:15, we was departing. Keep up with me now, cause y'all already know it's about to get dramatic. Y'all, we get on the trail. we walking, and I'm not gonna lie, I had to pray before I went in these woods, because literally it was like the road, like the dirt road, and then the woods. And so it was an opening into the woods. So we walk in to the woods. Once again, what black people, like for real, like I already know, like my old girl, my mama, my aunts, my cousins, none of them would have did the shit that we did that day. But it's cool, because I'm gonna give y'all real black girl reaction, okay? We walking in the woods. I was doing good. We see the creek that the hikers just told us that, you know, the big black snake was where he was crossing the creek, right? We got up to the creek, and of course y'all know I'm looking like, okay, cross the creek. We walking, and D, Gwathani, and her kids and Mr. Long were all walking ahead of us, so which left me, Jasmine, and Jada. So we get up just a little bit of a ways, and y'all, they spot the big black snake. The big black snake was just sitting, like hanging on a damn limb in the tree, like literally fucking hanging on the tree, chilling. And y'all, when I say hanging, I ain't talking about just hanging like one loop over. No, he was coiled up on a branch in a tree. The jacked up thing was, I saw his ass. So I'm looking at him, looking at me, looking at him, and I'm thinking he think I'm a good damn meal. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat good tonight, cause I'm about to get her. Y'all, I am someone who does not like snakes. I don't care if they didn't slither the earth. I don't care if they didn't have venom. I don't care if they didn't look how they look. I don't like them, period. Y'all, I see this big black snake, and literally, I am not exaggerating. Y'all, when I say I froze. I was like, I started hyper fucking ventilating, okay? Because that is how scared I was. It was like, maybe them hikers like shouldn't have even told us about this snake, because maybe I wouldn't have been looking for his ass, okay? Well, I was looking and I found him hanging, looped over on a tree branch, in a tree that clearly I could see him clear as day. Now, y'all remember I told y'all, D, Gwathani, kids, James included.
Come on, Steph. Come on, just walk. Walk to me.
Y'all, I was stuck, froze. And for a lifetime, it felt like I was standing there literally for a lifetime. And I had company. Who do you think was my company? Jasmine and Jada was my company. Because I'm scared, they scared. They standing froze with me. Y'all, I told y'all, past couple of years, like I've overcome a lot of fears. And one of my fears clearly is snakes. I don't like them. Y'all already understand that, right? I don't like them. And I don't think they like me. But I'm froze. I'm stiff. And I am really trying to psych myself up to continue on the trail. So, James is talking to me, y'all. I close my eyes. Steph, you can do this. Just keep looking down, keep your eyes on me. I opened my eyes one more time. I listened to his voice. I was following the voice, y'all. I was like,
follow the voice, Steph. Close your eyes and walk towards your husband.
He got you. You know, this is what he do. He in the woods. You know, he know how to survive in the woods. And y'all, to be honest, everybody that was there, D, Gwathani, James, all of them, soldiers in the United States Army. James just was the only active one, okay? So, I'm trying to psych myself up, y'all, and I'm trying to psych my children up like, we can do this. So, y'all already know, when you're scared and when you close down a sense, your other senses are heightened. So which sense do y'all think was heightened on me? I'm gonna give y'all a clue. My ears. my hearing was heightened beyond what you could even imagine, okay? So y'all, I'm finna just paint y'all this picture. I'm standing there, scared straight, literally scared straight, stiff, okay? And I'm there, I'm listening to my man. I'm listening to him, but I'm also listening to something else. Y'all, I heard something down by my feet, slightly to the left of me. I heard something moving. And y'all, when I opened my eyes while I was looking down, here it is. A freaking snake done came out the damn hole. He done came up, and then his ass done came down. Like, he saw me and was like, oh no, I'm gonna go back down. But then I saw his cousin snake. He slithered up to check to see what was going on the surface, and he was like, oh no, bitch ain't about to cut me. Y'all, when I say I heard it and then I saw it with my own two eyes, all I'm gonna tell y'all is, y'all know the Olympics is going on currently, right? Yeah, Steph would have blew all of them out the water. I would have blew them. I would have blew their ass off the track. You hear me? Like, they would have saw my thigh behind me. Y'all, when I say I took off, I ain't gonna lie. I left my children. I left my husband. Y'all know that creek that we had to cross? When I tell y'all, I didn't cross the little bridge area. I leaped over that shit like it was a hurdle. Do you hear me? Took off, and out the woods Stephanie Long went. She was gone. Like, it was an outer body experience. My mind was left right there with Jasmine and Jada. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, what you think they did? Do you think they were still listening to James talking about,
come to me, y'all can do this?
Nope, they followed suit and they was right behind their mama on my tail. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was so upset about this freaking snake. And not only did, like, I see the big black snake in the tree, his damn children or his cousins was right there by my damn feet. Like, a whole family of them was around. I'm like, oh, hell no. This chick, I'm sitting in the car. Y'all can go and carry on y'all trail and go see the waterfall and fa la 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 and all that through the woods, but not me. Y'all, when Mr. Long got to me, they was laughing. They was laughing, and y'all, when I say all of this is documented on film, this was like old, well, not old school filming, but I don't know how to retrieve the footage to add it to this so like y'all could be like right there in real time with me. But I'm gonna give y'all a snippet of how my ass ran off. Watch this. Tell me y'all not laughing at me, please. Cause you know, that shit ain't funny. You know, when they got back to the truck where I was standing there waiting, and when I said I was upset, y'all, I was crying, the whole shebang. I was upset and I was shook. I was shook because I never ever wanted to come encounter with a snake face to face. Never wanted that shit to happen. And here it is, big black snake looking at me. Now, I want y'all to also understand, like, if I'm saying big black snake, when I visualize him in the tree and if I could see him crystal clear, y'all, I could see his little tongue slithering out. Yeah, from a distance, he was big. I don't want to see what his ass looked like up close. Like, damn, Anaconda was in the damn woods, okay? Nah, I'm sorry, but I had to apologize to everybody because after that fiasco, nobody wanted to go to the waterfall. Wasn't we supposed to be experiencing new stuff, you know, as a family? Well, that dream died because Stephanie was like, y'all can have that shit. I'm not going back in the woods. And y'all, to this day, I don't do woods. The closest I'm gonna come to some woods is my damn backyard, okay? Stephanie don't do woods. And y'all, I had to end up apologizing to Jada because the night before, when we first got to the cabin, Jada saw a spider. Jada is paranoid and she freaks out of anything that got more than 2 feet. other than Rocky, okay? And she was like so upset, crying and all of this. And I was like, Jada, it's just a spider. Well, to my then probably 7, 8-year-old daughter at the time, I had to apologize to her because her fear of bugs, I felt it intensified that much more with my fear of snakes. And for them to be standing there crying with me, yeah, they scared too. Yep, the one time this sister was scared straight and took off running, and guess what? Didn't look behind to see who was behind me. That's that shit that's supposed to happen in a movie, okay? We don't be looking behind and falling and shit. Our ass to be gone. That's the truth. That's what really happened in horror stories with black people in it. Anywho, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this story. And you know what? For the record, y'all ain't got shit to prove to people talking about black people could be out in the woods camping and hiking and on trails and shit. Y'all ain't got shit to prove to them. Be black and stay your ass at home, okay? Okay. And on that note, I'll see y'all in the next story time.